In the late 1920s, one name ruled Chicago: Al Scarface Capone. He was untouchable. Murder, bribery, bootlegging. Capone's empire was a $100 million fortress built on blood and illegal booze. The police couldn't touch him. The judges were on his payroll. Every lawman who tried to stop him ended up corrupted or dead. But two small teams of federal agents were about to change that. They had two different targets, two different methods, and one shared goal: put Capone in a cage. First, there was the team everyone remembers: Elliot Ness. Ness was a young agent with the Prohibition Bureau, and his job was simple: hit Capone where it hurt, his supply chain. Ness handpicked a team of 9, dubbed the Untouchables, because they refused every single bribe Capone's men threw at them. They were all about action. They focused on massive, spectacular raids. Ness and his men destroyed Capone's biggest breweries and distilleries. They seized his trucks, his equipment, and his booze. They cost Capone millions. Ness had the moral high ground and the evidence. He gathered 5,000 counts of Prohibition violations against Capone. But this was the Roaring '20s. Prohibition was unpopular, and prosecutors knew no jury would convict a popular figure like Capone just for selling beer. So, while Ness was busy with the bullets and the booze, another man was working in the shadows, focusing on the paper trail. The agent who actually secured the conviction was Frank J. Wilson, an accountant working for the Treasury Department's intelligence unit. His weapon wasn't a Tommy gun. It was the tax code. Thanks to a legal loophole, the government realized even illegally earned money had to be reported for tax purposes. Capone hadn't paid a dime. The charge? Income tax evasion. Capone knew this was dangerous, so he didn't sign anything, used only cash, and kept no bank accounts. Wilson and his team spent years poring over 2 million documents, checks, receipts, and secret ledgers from gambling houses. This was slow, tedious, and incredibly dangerous work. Capone put a $25,000 bounty on Wilson's head. But Wilson was relentless. He finally found the smoking gun: a ledger detailing the earnings of a huge gambling operation, which directly connected profits to Capone. It was the financial evidence no one could deny. In 1931, Al Capone went on trial. The jury wasn't persuaded by the thousands of Prohibition counts from Ness. They were persuaded by Wilson's forensic accounting. The final nail in the coffin was a clever judge who switched the jury at the last minute to prevent Capone's men from intimidating them. Convicted of tax evasion, Capone was sentenced to 11 years in prison. His empire crumbled overnight. While Elliot Ness was the heroic symbol of justice, it was the quiet, dangerous detective work of the accountant, Frank Wilson, that truly brought down the seemingly untouchable king of Chicago. What other true crime story should we dive into? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries.